I'll praise 'cause you're faithful. Praise 'cause you're true. Praise 'cause there's nobody greater than you. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. I won't be quiet, my God is alive. How can I keep it inside? I won't be quiet, my God is alive. How can I keep it inside? Praise the Lord, oh my soul. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. All right, thank you so much for worshiping with us, guys. Go ahead, take a seat and get ready for the gig.
Oh, this auto-tune goes crazy. All right. So, guys, I'm Petey.
I'm Matthew.
All right. So we're not gonna play a game today.
No?
We're just not today.
Okay.
We are gonna do two things. So, first, Matthew,
Yes.
do you want to explain it? I was gonna explain it, but you could just explain the game.
So basically, I'm going to say, hey guys, go to someone that is your same height, right? So you'll go to that person that's your same height, and then a question will be presented on the board. I will say the question that's on the board, and you guys will discuss. Everyone is going to meet everybody today. So we're all going to be close to each other.
And then we get Capri Suns.
And we get
We get
Capri
Capri
Suns. That's
Suns.
right.
So the game is called Bevies and Bops. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it up there. There you go.
There you go, yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to stand up. We're going to ask you guys, we're going to be like, hey, if you got the same color shoes, white, black, red, yellow, green, rainbow, whatever. And then we're going to put a discussion question, and you guys just talk about it and argue away. So stand up.
What's the first one, Petey?
All right, let's start simple.
Yep.
Everybody with the same color shoes.
Same color shoes. You got black shoes, go with the black shoes. What's the first question on the board here? Can we get the first question here today? I'll wait for you guys to get a second.
All right, if you could see any live band in their prime, who would you pick and why?
Ooh, that's a fire question.
What did you say, Logan?
Lincoln Park.
He said Linkin Park.
Alrighty. If you could see any live band in their prime, who's it going to be?
I
All
would
right,
see
James,
Three
ready?
Doors Down.
3 Doors Down. What a fire pick that is. Amazing pick. Let's go over here.
So it's funny.
Little Munchkin.
One Direction. James Fetter said One Direction, guys.
That's a fire pick. If you could see any
I like
band
that
in their
idea.
prime, who's it
I
going to
like
be,
that.
Alex?
One Direction.
I like
One
Jackson
Direction?
5.
Wow, okay. No doubt. I'm a big time Rush kind of guy. That's just me, though. That's just me. Let's go. Let's go.
Jackson 5? I forgot. Oh, Higley? Yeah, Higley. When we played him in high school, we got destroyed.
Now,
Marcus.
who's your live band if you could see in their prime, Joaquin?
Queen?
He
That-
says
that the one
who?
with Bohem. How do you
Pink?
say it?
The
How do you say
female
it?
artist, Pink?
Bohemian
Okay,
Rhapsody.
that's fire too.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
can't pronounce
That's
that.
cool.
I just cannot. Matthew, next question. Should we go to the next one?
Let's go to the next one now. I want you guys to go to the same person that's in the same grade as you.
Same grade. I'm a super senior, so
Super
any
duper senior in the house.
Super seniors? Super seniors? No? What's the question?
Can we get the next question on the board, please? What is your favorite kind of pie?
Pie? I like
We got the lovely Grace over here. Grace, what is your favorite kind of pie?
Apple.
Apple pie for the win. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Marcus Ray, special guest here today. What is your favorite pie?
Apple pie.
Apple pie. That's 2 people already with apple pie. Okay, that's the name for now. Let's see who else we got. Who else we got?
What did you say?
Now, what's your favorite kind of pie?
Apple.
Wow, that's 3 in a row. That's actually crazy. What about you? Oh, snap. We got a new one.
Cherry.
Cherry, it is.
Now my favorite pie is apple.
Apple. Okay, we got 4 people that say apple pie is the best.
Bro, we're literally the same person, bro. I said cherry, bro.
Yeah. Big Time Rush slap. I'm jealous of you. I'm so jealous. You better take so many. Quick question, guys. How many of you guys like apple pie? Raise your hand. Okay, that seems to be the consensus answer. Can we get the next thing up aboard? What are we doing next, PD?
Let's do same height. Same height.
Okay, same height it is. Let's do it.
I'm 7'3". Anybody that's 7'3".
I'm clearly 8 feet tall.
7'3". Yeah, Montez.
Oh, wow. Okay. What temperature is officially sweater weather? What's the temperature for you? I get cold easily. 45? That's way too low. That is, I'm going hibernating cold. For me, it is 60 degrees. I get cold way too easily. I just witnessed a murder live right now. Okay, Killer. What's sweater season for you?
Low 80s.
Low 80? Whoa. Oh, you're worse than me. That's crazy. Nearer. What temperature is officially sweater season?
70.
70. That's a fire pick. What about you? No. What do I? She's wearing one right now. It's 103 degrees. 100 degrees it is. That's insane. 60 degrees for you as well? Okay. Can you give us your name?
Miguel,
Nice to meet you, Miguel. That's my cousin's name. Sick name. Now, what is the temperature for weather season?
like low 70s.
Low 70s. Okay, I'm hearing 60s. Someone's wearing a jacket. Now it's 103 degrees outside. So it's like it's all over the place. So low 70s seems about right. 100 and higher is sweater season. Gosh, dog. How many of you guys say that it's 80 and below? How many of you guys say it's 70 and below? Anyone that says 60 below? I mean, we got a jacket right here, and it's 103, so it's possible.
Hot weather?
Let's get the next thing on the board. Now, I need you guys to go to someone that has the same color eyes as you. Find someone with the same color
Same
eyes,
color
but it has
eyes.
to be a different person. So go to that different person. The next question on the board is, which platform is a scroll nightmare? What is the best platform for you guys? It could be Instagram. It could be YouTube Shorts. It could be Snapchat. It could be all of the above. Now, which one is that for you guys? got the famous Giselle over here. Now, what
Bro, mine used to
platform
be
is your go-to
TikTok.
mindless scroll?
TikTok.
TikTok it is. Bo, what is your I'm getting attacked here. What is your platform go-to?
Instagram.
Instagram, that's a good
Best reels.
best reels of all time. What about you, Logan?
Dude, shorts are weird.
I am considered weird from going forward. Logan, what is your go-to?
Etc.
All the above. Rainbow. Kason, what about you?
I don't have social media.
Same, brother. How many of you guys say TikTok is your go-to? Raise your hand. And then there was one. Okay. How many of you say it's Instagram? And what about YouTube Shorts? Okay. Yeah! Let's get the next one on the board. Petey, what's next?
All right. Same brand. If you have the same brand in shoes, socks, pants, shirt. Oh, Skechers. Whoever has the same brand in just one item, clothing. Do what?
I know James has a fire shoe collection. Montez, you must reveal to the world if you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what color is that going to be? One color, what is it?
With your native choice.
Black.
My brother. You gotta blend it.
Adrian, you want in on this? Okay, it's okay. Amar, can I ask you? Amar, blue is the answer for you?
Blue is the answer.
And what about you?
Red.
Red, that's mine. What about you?
Black.
Black, and you have no idea. You have one color to save your life. You have to pick something. What is that color, Amari? This is important. This is life or death. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Red it is for Amari. Red it is.
All right, Matthew, I think we should do same hair color. If you have the same hair color,
Go to
ahead and
that.
Go find that person. Same
Not
hair
yet.
color. Marcus, they're calling you.
Marcus, they're calling you.
Marcus,
Come on,
yes.
Marcus. Come on. Oh, never mind. What's the next question on the board here?
Oh yeah, what is the next question?
Go ahead, Petey.
If, in a movie about your life, what song is your bro? What is my theme song? I'm just kidding.
Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
10.
What will
I
it
think that-
take for me?
Dude, that song goes crazy. Or never say
That's
never.
his theme song.
That's my theme song. It was about a year ago I came out in that song.
Yeah.
Bro, that's insane. All right, let's go find some people to see their theme songs and their intro songs. Jaicee, what's your intro song?
I don't know yet.
She doesn't know. Huh, maybe we'll find out. All right, Sophia, what is your intro song? One song. The spotlight is on you. You're on the stage. Millions of people are watching you. And it's a movie. You ready?
Try everything from.
What do we got going on over here?
Whoa!
I said
that's
was that?
that's a solid song. All right.
Lap. Wow, that's actually fire.
The Story of My Life by
got
One
another one?
Direction.
The story
The
of
move
my
on.
life.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
No, I know.
All
the
right, we
lyrics.
got some Mulan, we
I
got
tried.
Lab Rats. What about you, Cody?
All right, Bo.
Pick
What
one
is yours?
You got to pick one. You have 5 seconds to decide, or else your life is destroyed. 5. What is it? 4, 3, 2. What's the theme song? And she's gone. You know what my song is? Wait a minute before you tell me everything. How was your day? 'Cause I been missing you by my side. It's big time. Let's go! Let's go. Worldwide by Big Time Rush. Straight up. Straight up. I'm such a Big Time Rush fan, like low key. I don't even hide it anymore. Let's go. I carry no shame in that. No shame. No shame. Yeah. We got a corpse on stage. Where did Petey go? That's my question. Oh, there he is. Okay. I want you guys to scream out your theme songs. What's the theme song for you guys? I just want to hear any of them. What? Huh? That's good. That's good.
All right, Matthew. I think we got enough time for one more.
We got one more question. Petey, go ahead and take it away for us.
No, Matthew, you take it away.
You want me to take it away? I
Yeah.
want you to go to somebody, and not just somebody, somebody specifically. Meaning someone that you have not talked to today in this room. So go to somebody completely different you haven't talked to.
Completely different. What's the
Completely
question?
different. What's the question? The question is, oh, wow. Okay, you asked this one.
Is this movie, in this movie about your life or thing, what actor plays you?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yes. Michael B. Jordan. Montez says Michael B. Jordan it is. How we doing over here, guys? What's the actor for you that's going to portray you in this movie?
So I kind of copied and said Michael B. Jordan. I said it before, though. I thought in my head, and then I heard it. I swear.
That could work. That could work. What's yours?
The Rock.
That's it. That's a fire pick. That's a fire pick, I must say.
I see it right here.
What about you, James? What do we got here?
Tom Holland.
That actually might work. That could work. That could work. I can see that. I can see that. That could work. Thank you, boys. What's up, Bo? What's the actor that's going to portray you in this movie? What the heck? I just got here. Yo, Sid. Who's the actress that's going to portray you in this movie about you?
She said Rachel something from Hunger Games.
I think it should be Thomas.
Edison?
Yes. No.
Halle Berry for Nadia.
Huh?
Halle Berry for Nadia.
Nadia's Zendaya.
Yeah, I'm Zendaya.
Oh, actually, she's way better. What about you, Meredith?
I just lost my dog.
Alrighty.
I'm so sorry. All right, everyone. Thank you guys for playing. Please grab a seat and get ready for the amazing Jaicee.
Right here. Thank you, Sienna. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. How you guys doing? Good, 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 good. Alrighty, before we start, I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to tell them something that you're really good at. Tell the person next to you something you're really good at. That's crazy, Paloma. Tell them something you're really good at. Really good at. Really, 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 really good at. Okay, anybody want to share their talents? I want to hear. Raya? Raya can quote every episode from Barbie Life in the Dream House. Addie, what's your talent? She likes watching TV. Anybody else? What's your... Nadia is double jointed in her fingers. What are you really good at, Montez? What's something you're really good at? Can you do the alphabet backwards? The alphabet in Spanish? Is that different? I don't know. All right, turn to your other neighbor or someone behind you and tell them something you're really good at. Tell your other neighbor something you're good at, or you're bad at. Sorry, we just did that. Tell your other neighbor something you're bad at. Zach's would be seeing color. Tell your other neighbor something you're bad at. You're not good. What? Something you're really bad at. Okay, anybody want to expose themselves? Anybody want to share? Baking. Addie's bad at baking. Matthew, what's something you're bad at? Sienna's bad at paying attention. James, what are you bad at? What's something you're not good at? Soccer? Okay. Grace, what's something that you're not good at? Golf? What is happening over here? Zach, what's something you're bad at? Seeing color. That's funny. Okay. Something that listen. Something that I'm really, really bad at, and it's not a good thing. I'm really bad at when I cook something. I'm really bad at remembering to turn the oven off. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. There'll be times where I'll cook something and we're halfway done with dinner and Zach will be like, "Are you still cooking something?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And he'll point and the oven will be on. So if our house ever burns down, just know it probably was my fault. You don't have to agree that loud, okay? Chill. Today we are starting a brand new series called Haunted Heart because it is spooky season. We're getting close to it. Did anyone say that their favorite holiday was Halloween? Nira? I can see that. A couple of you guys. Is anyone's least favorite holiday Halloween? Really? That's crazy. But, so we are starting this new series. Rein it back in. Shh. And today, we're going to talk about, because throughout this series, we're going to talk about different things that poison our heart and how we can combat those things. So today, we're going to talk about pride. So before we jump in, let's pray. God, thank you so much for today. Thank you for just giving us the opportunity to come together, to have fun, and to be challenged by your word. Lord, let us walk out of this message with something to hold on to and to change in our lives moving forward. Amen. Alrighty, you are going to be handed out some notes and a pen. And I figured we would start today off with the definition of pride and how we're going to be looking at what pride means. Does anyone think, oh, never mind, it's already up there. Does anyone think, that's my bad, that they can tell me what pride means? Montez? There's no wrong answers. Well, there is a wrong answer, but I won't tell you it's wrong necessarily. Does anyone think that they know what pride means? Kel? The complete opposite of humbleness. Yes, it would be that. Pride is an attitude of self-importance, self-sufficiency, and self-exaltation that can lead to a person's downfall. That's a lot of big words for me, at least. So, pride is elevating one's opinions and thoughts above God's word. You can take a picture, you can write it down, however you need to remember. Pride is an attitude of self-importance, self-sufficiency, and self-exaltation, which is lifting oneself above others, that can lead to a person's downfall. Sometimes pride can just be embarrassing, like when you're like acting like you know everything and then you're proven wrong. And it can just be kind of a funny or humiliating moment, very simple. But a lot of times, pride leads to destruction. The Proverbs 11:2 says, pride leads to disgrace. Proverbs 16:18 says, pride goes before destruction, a haughtiness before a fall. First pride, then the crash. The bigger the ego, the harder the fall. That's the Message translation of Proverbs 16:18. So, when we talk about pride, the reason why it is such an important thing for us to talk about is because everybody struggles with pride. Whether that's at a small level or a big level, to some degree, everyone can say that they have a level of pride. But often, if you know someone who is prideful, they're probably the last person to know that they are prideful. Because when you are so close to it, you are blinded to it. Like I told you my story of how I always leave the oven on. I'm also very quick to remind Zach that he's a very forgetful person, which calling the kettle pot, calling the kettle black. What's that phrase? Did I say it right? So, to illustrate that, we're going to play a game. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put something up on the screen, and it's going to be fuzzy. Okay, this is not the game yet. This is just the intro slide. And it's going to be a movie poster. You're going to raise your hand, and you're going to tell me what it is. And then if you get it right, I have a prize for you. So don't just yell it out, because if you yell it out, then you don't get the prize. Someone else is going to get it. You guys ready? I'm going to stand in the corner so I can make sure that I do this right. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I saw Bo's first. You almost just kicked me, James. Bo?
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. Good job. Here you go, Bo. Do any of you think that you could be the kid in the Jungle Book and like live in the jungle? I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. All right, let's see what's next. Jesus. I'm gonna go. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Zootopia.
Is it Zootopia? If anyone was wondering, Sophia's favorite movie is Zootopia. All right, my heart is racing right now. What's the next one? Okay, let me just say, it's not a volume contest now, but I will go over here. Did your hand go up first? You know, I'm just going to go to none of you. How about that? Because you're yelling. Which one is it?
Finding Nemo? Or
It's not Finding Nemo.
Finding Dory.
It is Finding Dory. Here you go. Okay, I'm going back to my corner. Okay, Ready? Jeez. Dude, I'm so scared. You guys are, I feel like I'm going to get shanked in the parking lot after this.
Is it Captain America?
Which one?
The second one?
That doesn't count. Sorry. You didn't get it right. Yo, Bo. Bo, are you okay?
Captain America Civil War.
Captain America Civil War. There you go. Well, there's your sticker. Okay, let's see what's next.
Nope. Suicide Squad.
Okay, anyways, but don't watch that movie. Oh. Have you done one yet, Montez? Okay.
Bro, Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Is it Star Wars The Last Jedi? No. Okay, I think Bo's gonna have a heart attack if I don't pick him.
Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm scared of you. Okay, let's do 2 more. What's the next one?
Is that Hamilton?
It is not Hamilton. Okay, Addie, sit down. I hear ya.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Yes! Have you guys met me?
I'm scared. Okay, let's do one more. Addie, you can't raise your hand. No more winning for Addie. What's the last one? Oh, jeez.
Paw Patrol.
No. That has to be a joke, right?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Good job. There you go. Wow. Who just said that? Sure. Well, I'll give it to you later so I don't get bombarded. But just remind me. Alrighty. So, rein it back in. The one that none of y'all knew, Fantastic Beasts, whatever that is, this illustration was to prove a point that sometimes when things are not super clear, when things are too close, when things are blurry, we can't always see them. Some of them were a lot easier than others. Sometimes when we struggle with symptoms of pride, they're a lot easier to see than others. But sometimes we struggle to identify what in our life is a symptom of pride. And so today we're going to go through a list and we're going to point out different symptoms of pride. Ways that you can see and check on your own heart and say, hey, is this something that I struggle with? So that way you can start to understand. So, number 1, consistently thinking your way is better. This symptom of pride manifests as a belief that one's own opinions, methods, or approaches are superior to those of others. It's like a my way or the highway kind of people. Everyone except for moms, because moms, it is their way or the highway. So don't tell your mom that she has pride if she tells you you can't do something. Consistently thinking your way is better. I think a lot of times this can be one that we all struggle with, especially in school when you have projects or when you're on a sports team, and we can get wrapped up in that wanting to share our opinions, but there's a very big difference in sharing your opinion and having an understanding. Maybe you understand a sport a little bit better than your friend and you're trying to help them understand, but there's that difference in being helpful and encouraging in your opinions and thinking that you're always right. Number 2, never being honest with ourselves. When people are unwilling to confront uncomfortable truths about themselves, whether it be failures, weaknesses, or bias, they miss out on an opportunity for personal development. So there's those type of people when we struggle with pride, we never want to admit to ourselves that we are failing in certain areas. We never want to admit to ourselves where we are struggling and where we are weak. So we have constantly thinking your way is better, never being honest with ourselves, and 3, being easily offended or defensive. This happens when you try to share with a friend or someone shares with you, hey, the way that you did this isn't the best way possible. And they get instantly defensive and say, well, this is why I did that, or that's why I did that, or no, you're wrong. For example, when I asked Zach to give me an illustration of me having pride, and he goes, well, and I was like, oh, hold up. I'm perfect. You're not supposed to have an example for me. I'm just kidding. But the truth is, we all have pride in our lives in some way or another. Someone in the Bible who really struggled with pride is Pharaoh. You see, he had the Israelites enslaved, and they were serving him. And Moses heard from God to go and get them and say, let my people go. It's like a nursery rhyme, I think. And so Moses goes to Pharaoh, and he's like, hey, I want my people. And this is what Pharaoh says to him. In Exodus 5, verses 1 and 2, it says, afterward, Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and said, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Let my people go so that they may hold a festival to me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh said, who is the Lord that I should obey him and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go. So Pharaoh basically is saying, no. I don't care what God says. I don't care what God thinks. I want to keep them, and my way is the best way. And if you've ever read the rest of that story, if you haven't, I really recommend it. It's kind of bonkers. There's like all of these plagues that come on Pharaoh because he just continuously is prideful in all of the areas, and God sends like blood and frogs and a bunch of weird things. But the biggest problem with pride is it hurts our relationship with others, and it hurts our relationship with God. When we have pride in our hearts, we have this disconnect with the people around us because we're constantly thinking we're better than them. We will never serve them because we want everything to be about me. So it'll hurt our relationship with others, and it also will hinder our relationship with God, because we will never be able to see God's way as better than ours when we have this prideful heart. So the solution, what Kel brought up, is pride is the exact opposite of humility. And so to combat a prideful heart is to foster a humble heart. And humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less often. It is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less often. We talked about symptoms of pride. So a couple symptoms of humility would be being open to feedback, acknowledging your limitations, being grateful and appreciative of others, and being willing to apologize. Proverbs 11:2 says, pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. So we combat this prideful heart with consistently looking for ways to humble ourselves. Someone with a prideful heart will walk in and say, what can I get out of this place? What can I do better? How can I fix this? But someone with a humble heart will come in and say, how do I serve the people around me? How do I make their day better? Someone with a prideful heart will walk in and say that, oh, I'm better than the people around them. They'll walk in and they'll start to judge the way people look. or compare everything about that person. But a humble person will come in and be encouraging. Will look for ways to elevate people. Will constantly be looking for ways to make themselves a servant. So, we can serve others as a way to be humble, and we can always remind ourselves where we are in comparison to God. We have to consistently be reminding ourselves that God's way is always right. And that there will be times where we have a plan and God changes that plan. And it's not because he doesn't know better, but it's because we didn't know better. And that he has the right thing in mind. So, I'm going to challenge us right now to humble ourselves with other people. So, what we're going to do in a couple seconds is we're all going to find a partner. And I want to challenge you that if you're someone who comes all the time, you feel connected, I want you to find someone you don't regularly hang out with. Girls find a girl, guys find a guy. And you're going to, with your partner, ask them, how can I be praying for you? And then you're going to pray together. And this is going to be a way right now that we can humble ourselves with the people around us and be praying for them. And then remember that. Pray for them throughout the week. And imagine how that would feel if you come back next week and you remember that, or the person you talk to remembers what you were going through and asks you about it. And continuously prays for those things. So, right now, you're going to stand up. Everyone's going to stand up. You're going to find a partner. Girls with girls, guys with guys. Spread out. Find somebody new. Find somebody you don't always talk to. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. Spread out throughout the room so that way you have a little bit of privacy. You can sit in a chair too. You don't have to stand. You can sit with your partner. And then you're going to ask them, how can I be praying for you? The other person's going to ask them, how can I be praying for you? And then you're going to pray together. I'll give you guys about 5-ish minutes. Once you are finished praying, you can go ahead and grab a seat. Alrighty. So as we're talking about being humble with the people around us, hopefully that was a good challenge for you. But the ultimate way to be humble is to humble ourselves in front of God. And ultimately we get to do that because Jesus himself humbled himself, came down to earth to live a very perfect life so that way we can live with him for eternity. And so I'm going to pray with you guys right now and give you guys an opportunity to accept him into your life. So if you would like to pray that prayer with me, everyone, we're going to pray right now. God, thank you so much just for this opportunity to come together today and just ultimately hear from you and be challenged in your word. God, we just pray right now for those that haven't taken that step to follow you. God, that we're encouraged that when we are humble, when we can serve others is ultimately because that you sent your son to do that first, God. And so we're just asking you to come into our hearts, in our lives, that way we can live for you and in the path that you have desired for us, God. And for everybody else, Lord, I just lift up our weeks, that you keep us just in line with your desires, that you remind us to serve the people around us instead of looking for ways to be served, God. We just love you, and we're so thankful for today, God. Amen. I don't think we have any announcements, other than if you're not in a small group already, join a small group. They're really fun. If you don't know what that is, if you've never heard of that, ask an adult. They look slightly older than you. Some of them do. So, alrighty, put your chairs away. Love you.